few things put the brakes on electric vehicle uptake, quite like the lack of charging stations. Now, on top of that, add the scarcity of parking spaces in bustling urban city centers and you have a whole new set of hurdles. Even if you can find a place to park your car, will you be able to charge it? So, what if the answer was there in plain sight all along? What if instead of overcomplicating this problem, you reimagine what is already there to power the solution? I am Christine Brunner and this is Siemens Short Stories. According to a 2017 study, Germans spent an average of 45 hours a year looking for parking, with the poor Franconians hitting a whopping average of 65 hours a year. Even though it is common practice for parking spaces to frequently change hands for extortionate sums, with some listed at a cool $1 million in Manhattan. But it was somebody in Hong Kong who would go on to spend the world record sum of $969,000 to own one. So to say that the struggle is real when it comes to securing a place to rest one's metal seat is an understatement. And London is no exception. Now add to this the perception that of the few parking places there are, not enough of them support electronic vehicle or EV charging stations. The consultancy Baringa Partners found that 46% of Londoners were put off buying an EV because they assume there isn't a public charge point near enough to their home. Would you want to be confronted by the impossibility of running a charging cable out of the window of your Victorian terraced house across a busy pavement to your car? The Londoners' consensus: good luck making that work. However, there are actually 80% more EV charging points available than Londoners think. And thanks to a partnership between Siemens and Berlin-based startup Ubitricity, this number is about to increase substantially. We see this change keenly in Sutherland Avenue, a broad, largely residential street lined with handsome Victorian and Edwardian properties and neatly pollarded trees. The area is in the heart of London's Westminster borough, the busiest in the UK. It suffers from some of the country's worst levels of air pollution, much stemming directly from traffic emissions, like much of the aptly named Big Smoke. EV charging points had been few and far between, but over the past 12 months, that has changed dramatically, with each of Sutherland Avenue's 24 lampposts now offering EV charging via discreet, vandal-resistant black plugs, almost unnoticeably cut into the street furniture, betrayed only by a small blue LED light. It is this low-key design solution that the local councils seem to appreciate. Solutions from other vendors called for boxes mounted on the lampposts, and it was important to the councils to avoid adding to the street clutter. Furthermore, the lampposts' electricity supply isn't actually metered. Rather, councils are charged a fixed price by local networks, and by tapping into existing electrical infrastructure, they provide little sudden demand on the grid, as residents plug in to charge up primarily overnight. There are over 2,000 lamppost chargers installed by Siemens and Ubitricity across London already, and by summer 2021, in total 4,000 should be available across the city. Westminster Borough alone currently has over 2,000 electric vehicles registered, according to Transport for London's latest estimates. And it expects this figure to dramatically increase to nearly 8,000 by 2025. Infrastructure like this will be crucial to avoiding charging bottlenecks. It is also the kind of low-impact project that is more broadly crucial to the transition toward clean and smart mobility in the face of climate change, the needs of urban residents, and imperatives to clean up air quality. Examples of increasingly creative thinking abound. Budapest has worked a bike-sharing system into its public transport model. Munich has reallocated public space for pedestrians, and others are testing more shared pedestrian vehicle spaces. With Britain set to ban the sale of new gas, diesel and hybrid vehicles from 2035, Norway even by 2025, Denmark and Sweden by 2030 and France by 2040, around the world, policymakers are working out how to incentivize EV uptake across their cities. For many, it may not be an easy journey. Entrenched oil-powered pathways do not become electric avenues by magic. But as the evening draws in across London and the streetlights begin to come on above neatly incorporated EV chargers, the hope is that cleaner mobility is coming to the nation's capital faster than many expected. Siemens Short Stories is a production of Siemens. If you would like to read more about our EV technology solutions, visit our stories section on siemens.com or click on the link in the episode description. Stay curious and tune in again for more small stories on big innovation.